Does that make sense?
Well,
the wall's a weird thing.
Because this is a good test, because we have to get through this, and I was wondering if being in a in a weird, fucked up way, being a part of the family that is now part of the wall, then like Yana, it might be a bit easier for me as well. I don't know. I don't know. I am the father. I am the baby's daddy. So wrong. Right, Glenn, you look very confused. This is the wall. This is, I don't know if you've heard about it on
the skull wall.
It's a huge wall, and it's not just skulls. It's like flying around skulls and like weird clouds of blackness and such. And the skulls are gibbering and look like they devour each other, or sometimes they just poof away into fog. Sheila, can you see everybody? God damn it.
I can see you and Matt, but not Scott. So same.
You know, if you're to get a picture of Scott and put it on your desk.
I don't think the pitch is the big problem. It's the sound.
Yes.
Them not being able to hear each other. It's a bit of a shit.
So
Do we get tarot cards for being in the quartz? Because that sounds orderly.
The tarot cards are only for any of the shadows we go to. The Courts of Chaos is not a shadow. It's real. It's real.
Actually, specific shadows you go to.
Yeah. Well, ones we haven't been to, right? So
kind of, but more specific than that. There's testing that can be done, but yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
There's a bit of information there, maybe slipped by Logan.
So for here, we're pretty much in Canada, freezing to death coldness. We have to walk through a day to shadow walk.
Yeah, unless you guys act quickly, you will literally freeze to death.
Okay. Right, then I will... So you're saying we have to now shadow walk through... Well, at this point, is it worth just then trumping through, or...
You can try it.
All right, let's... I don't know. Let's try shadow... I mean, my skill for shadow walking is pretty good, so...
It's up to you. You're not sure if trying to trump to... Because you could trump to wherever you want to go, or you could just try trudging forward while shadow walking. It's whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I don't know what the easiest way of getting through is.
Your face is beginning to freeze.
Yeah, let's try small groups through shadow then, I guess.
All right, no problem.
No, hold on. Does that even work? You need 4 people.
No, you need basic shadow walking is the one you want. The very first power.
Oh, really? What, even for all of us? Yeah, because you travel together. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll try that then.
Okay, you begin all trudging forward with Matt doing the thing. Now, Matt, first you need to make the shadow walking. Then it's going to be your willpower versus 25, which since your will is 20, it gives you a 25% chance of getting them through. And
shit.
Yeah, and yeah, it's going to be rough. And although the others can't support you, they are just simply passengers. Based on how well you make your roll, determines how much damage they and you take.
I got a crit on my shadow walk.
That's good. Now, this is the hard one. This is the willpower roll where you want to get the 25 or less. And if you can get a crit on that.
One moment before rolling.
Right. Is she getting ready to give you a card or something?
Skill 5. To go on a skill 5.
Would this be a time for alter tech or magic level? Would I have time to do that or try it?
No, it's not even tech magic. It's some weird. It looks magical to you.
Well, I use a skill 5. I've got a reroll as well, so hopefully.
Alter magic level where I can make.
Oh no! This isn't petty magic. This is some weird pattern shit or something. Good thinking, though.
Right, so I'm up to 30%.
You can do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I use a reroll card.
Do you want to hear what the result of a failure is first?
No.
Got another skill 5.
Did you say no? You don't want to hear what the failure would be?
And I've got a reroll for you.
Ooh.
Oh. You can take a talisman card. Yay. Trouble is, I'm not going to be able to have a card left to take the. I'd probably rather take the reroll. I'll give you the skill 5 card. Rather have 2 shots at 25 than 1 shot at 30. Right. So first roll. 5. Yes.
Okay, so that's a success at. Let's see, that'd be 13. That'd be a quarter.
Yes.
All right, success at a quarter. You and everyone else pass through taking D6 damage each. Everybody roll a D6 real damage on yourselves.
Holy crap, and that's at a quarter? Wow.
And you're all still, and Matt, you're still beating the fuck up from...
No,
because
that's right. Gaining back a hit point every round, so, every minute. So I'm guessing I would have been back to 20 by the time we got here.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Ow.
Ow! I'm like missing an arm or something. That was rough.
She's like,
I left something back there.
You guys managed to get through the thing. It's pretty amazingly difficult. You're like, holy shit. And so then you walk through, you're still in the frozen waste. What do? You're still freezing to death, but you're back next to the Last Chance Saloon.
Sorry, last thing, because I critted the Travel Through Shadows slogan, does anything come off that's not the small group through shadows?
Let me check. That is the basic shadow walking thing that you critted? I don't think so.
I've already got the small group through shadows, but I didn't know if there was anything else that branched off it.
Checking.
Twice a day.
Oh, yeah, there is shit that branches off this.
Fuck. Nice.
Okay, you have choices between Hell Ride, Royal Road, Twice a Day, as Scott said, or you've already got Sense Pattern. So, any of that sound good to you?
Royal Road is the one that takes a lot longer, but it's a lot
comfortable.
I'll do the Travel Through Shadows, I think, twice a day.
Okay. It's exactly the same thing as you just did, but here I'll copy paste it because it's got a little extra notes. Copy.
Okay.
And yeah, I forgot this is the only one that the level 1 has some good shit. Okay, there you go.
Now you mentioned the saloon. Is it actually there, or is it just rubble?
Rubble. It looks like it was burned down mostly. And there's a weird symbol that's carved into it. Looks like a yin yang with a 8 on its side.
Is there any lore skill for that?
No. What do you want to do to keep yourselves from literally freezing to death at negative 40 or whatever?
I'm going to pull out a trump.
Your hands are beginning to fucking shake. You're trying to hold it together so you can focus on the trump. 2 minutes seems like a long time in a fucking deep freeze with wind and snow.
Yeah.
Where to?
I attempt to trump to Australian Embassy. We'll go back there.
Where does the trump exit out on this one?
I've just got like the entrance area. That's all I put down next to it.
You'll want to be very specific. I'll have it. This one will be outside of the building, outside of the grounds, low ways. Give me a luck roll at full, or it stops working inexplicably.
Yep. Yay!
But make the note on that because you have to be specific because sometimes different.
Yeah, I did have it written down. It was like the doorway type thing.
I don't know which door. They have multiple doorways here.
Like the main front door, whichever one we were entering in. But yeah, it's.
Okay, right outside the main gate.
I'll be I'll put main gate just so it's clear.
You guys show up. The guards jump, and then they hurriedly surround you, glare at you, eyeball you with their big rhino heads, and say, "You're not Joshua McKay."
No, I'm Alex Kinley.
They go back to their posts. No problem. You guys have got like ice hanging off of you and snow in your hair, and the guards are like, Australians are weird. Yeah. You guys are like shivering and fucking hobbling in.
Go huddle by a fire.
It feels better. You're wishing they had a fucking forge here. That's one area you're always convinced of having a fire. So you guys are currently in the kitchens. And
I used to have a forge.
Did you?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was a forge when Dana stole my cape and ran off with it. I think she was going to throw it in the fire.
Oh, man.
Right now you guys are in the kitchens, and Foxy, the cat-headed lady, is taking pity on you. She's giving you each blankets to wear, and she's cooking you hot soup and stuff like that. Because, you know, she's a really nice person, but yeah, she's got you guys sat down. Everybody's feet are in big pans, and she's putting warm water in there. You guys look miserable.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. She mothers the shit out of you guys for a while.
Nice. Right. I go and put the sword in the vault.
No problem. You're being mothered right now. Do you want to just get up and wander off, or?
Well, I wait until I've been mothered. I don't know.
No problem.
Don't miss out on that.
No problem. You have to get Elwyn because only he and McKay and somebody else is allowed down there. He looks carefully at the sword before reaching for it, and he goes, "Is this one of those fuck the elves swords, or?"
I wouldn't handle it just in case. I'm not sure.
He goes and gets a big bag and just holds it out like, there you go.
Yeah.
So this is dangerous. I'll put it in the dangerous area.
Mm-hmm.
Who's got access to it aside from you?
I would just say me for now. If anyone wants it, they can always ask for it. But I don't think anyone really should be handling this until...
Are you sure? It's up to you, but...
Well, yeah. Like I said, if someone really wants to play around with it, I'm not going to stop them. But
then just put everybody on the access list.
Right.
That'll be fun. Logan looks forward to it.
True that.
Okay, and he takes it off.
I like it. Somebody is going to pretend that they're you, like playing dress up.
Yeah.
I'm Alex Kinley.
Kill on sight.
Be sure to add it to the correct gear list and just put access everybody, because I'm really curious to see who plays with that bitch next. Because as you've seen, because you almost got to the end, it's a long, hard road to hoe, but it's definitely got some good, interesting shit.
It's got some good things. It's got some bad things. So it depends on how you... Let's see that.
Plus, I'm thinking somebody else for their character. I mean, for Kinley, it's a toy, but for somebody else, it might become their new character thing. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Right. This is Magic times 2 zone, right?
Oh yeah, this is suck a dick for Magic Zone.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back on track for now. Maybe we can. See what. Let's. Can we bring up the note again?
Absolutely. Take a card for remembering the note. You've gone through so much excitement that I thought you'd forgotten about it.
No.
There you
go. Who's still injured from the walking through the wall?
I am so injured.
Who is more injured?
Only slightly.
I am more injured.
Do you want me to try to bandage you, dear? Says Foxy, the cat-headed lady.
Yes.
She attempts to bandage you. She's had some basic medical... Fumble! Here we go.
Oh,
you take an extra 2 real points of damage. She tourniquets the fuck out of you. There you go, dear.
Am I able to do first aid on myself?
No. Plus, anybody who tries it on you now is at half because you've already been first aided. So, yeah.
Never let NPCs roll.
Apparently, too much mothering hurts.
Smothered.
Smothered.
Let me help you. A pillow comes closer to my face.
She mothered the crap out of you.
Take a card. I like the pillow image.
I will fluff it for you.
Alright, let's see if I can fumble this roll.
Yeah,
can you leave, please, for a minute, Mother?
She goes, Mother? I thought the time we had together was more than that. She leaves.
Right, I attempt my will times 2. Is no one else in the room, right?
You're in the major kitchens. There's always people in there.
Alright, let's go somewhere less occupied by people.
I suggest the explosion room, she says.
Yeah, okay. We go to the explosion room.
No problem. You guys go to a reinforced stone-walled thing. I don't know what happened to Sheila. She seems to have disappeared.
I've got Sheila.
Hey! Matt, can you see her?
No.
Neither can I. What did she do? What are you? I don't understand what you guys are doing that causes that.
I finally got everyone for the first time.
I'm going to have to... Well, yeah, Matt and I can't see her.
Oh.
Matt and I can try to reboot. Maybe that will do it.
Okay.
I'll give it a shot.
Sure.
Don't touch your computer. Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, I've got you, and I haven't got Glenn or Sheila.
Nope. I think something's wrong on their end, but I do not know what. And Sheila's dropped.
Completely dropped.
And there's no Glenn. So it's gotten worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Matt. Got Sheila.
Hello, Scott.
Oh, what? You lost Scott now?
Yeah. Did I drop off when he came onto me? Okay.
Yeah.
So we got pulled to different worlds.
Yeah, I do not know what's going on with your guys' thing. I have no idea what's causing it. I would recommend you and Scott have a conversation with Freddie at some point. Maybe that will help.
All right. Fumble call.
Oh, no.
Ooh, I got everybody again.
Yeah.
I'll go one again.
Everybody but Sheila.
I have everyone except you, Scott.
Wow.
You just stand there looking stupid for a round, Matt. A pretty fucking mild fumble.
I do that.
All right.
I always do that.
Yeah, Scott, you might want to talk to Freddie. You and Sheila get together with Freddie after the game and see if you guys can figure it out. Because I don't know what's wrong with your shit.
Come on. Trying to get a spell going off in this bloody zone. Yeah, finally!
Well, keep in mind, each time you go, it's still a willpower times 2 roll.
I have. I've been rolling every time I try and make the spell attempt.
Right. No, I mean, once the spell is going, anytime you want to use it is still a willpower times 2. But now you cast that, so you're slightly happier.
So with the new ruling, if I actually walk up and touch them instead of...
Oh, you're at a plus 30 to fucking hit. Unless they struggle wildly against you, which after Sheila nearly got smothered to death by the pillow, she is a bit skittish.
Fumble card. Fumble.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
It doesn't look like you're going to get healed. Right. He comes up to you and he pushes you off your chair, Sheila, and goes, woo! You don't feel better. He's like, heal! And you just...
I release the demons.
That's fine. I'll just get a pair of crutches from over in this corner.
Let me try that
people
again.
outside are panicking and stuff when they hear, I released the demons. They're like, what?
I think I tried a bit too hard there. Let me just.
Yeah!
I'm gonna blow up.
That's why you're in the explosion room. Yay!
Oh, look at this.
You lose all actions and stand there going, he begins doing this. Demons.
Oh my god.
You want to check?
Finally. Oh. Right. I attempt to heal.
Throw magic at plus 30. He comes over while you're laying on your back and goes, hee!
There we go.
Oh, thank goodness. Now you get D8. 1. Give me a 1.
7 points of damage to shield Dana.
7?
Yes.
All that for 7.
I think that's healing, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not damage.
More damage? Yes.
Not.
Die, demon, die!
Are you okay?
Character. I am fine enough.
Okay. How about Glenn? How are you feeling?
The world is fine.
You have the party paladin here.
You hear people like arming themselves and running around outside.
I just have like
got a little bite mark.
A little bite mark. Let's see what we can do about that little bite mark. No, come on.
Smother him to death with the pillow. Oh.
Plus 30. Yeah. Your little bite mark is number.
Yay.
He grabs your head and yells.
Demons.
Right. You hear, all right, get them crossbows loaded.
I did say, this room is now clean of demons.
Oh.
I go hide in the pantry, just in case.
You wish you had a pantry in here. This is a one-room affair with flimsy-looking furniture, the flimsy ceiling, the super thick, sturdy walls with no windows, and the reinforced door that's the only entrance and exit. It's made so that if something blows up, it'll blast off the roof and act like a pistol shooting god.
Right, we went to the explosion room.
We did.
Okay, so
right,
they should know not to come in here.
They haven't. They're just fucking massing their forces on the outside. Although the embassy grounds look much more deserted than normal. About 2/3 or more of the people seem to be simply missing. They've simply disappeared. Let us have no more discussion of this bizarre cover-up.
Simply irresistible. Right. Let's get back on track after all of that. So, everyone's healed. Everyone's good. We're sitting down comfortably. We pull out the note.
Excellent. Your voice has begun to echo for some reason. I cannot figure out, Matt.
It must be Logris.
Must be Logris. Blame the Logris.
Okay. Now it stopped echoing. Okay, I blame the Logris. There's the note.
Yes. Okay, so, Scott, do you want to continue reading it out? You were doing pretty well.
Sure.
Or should we start again?
I was going to say, you should probably start reading it because she can't hear him as well. So
yes, okay.
They're not talking to each other right now. It's
right. Okay. Both jump in if you see I've got a word wrong. So it says, to the overlords, we think, about 3 days from San Angeles and the embassy, exact location marked with the map, whatever. I found a cave. It was unusual in that it was regularly formed, not natural. So I went in and found a large, shallow, hollow cave with some bushes growing within, I guess. Behind one of the bushes, I discovered a very narrow tunnel that extended for about 50 paces before opening into a fairly large room. Jesus, this is a fucking doctor writing this. Handwriting is terrible. A narrow completely. No, a marrow. No, the fuck is that? A something completely. A round turn tunnel. Oh, completely round tunnel. A narrow, completely round tunnel extended till further. Ah, what? Logan, did you hear that? You didn't hear that.
What?
Sheila's lost you.
I've lost her too.
I have all of you.
Sheila, reboot.
I'm the only constant. Right. I will continue reading on if you don't mind, Sheila. You can just.
Well, if she's rebooting, she's getting bit. Actually, you just summarize it for her.
Yeah, so after I've fucking gone through word for word. So there's this narrow, completely round tunnel extended till something further into the darkness. Before continuing into the tunnel, I discovered some scary drawings. Fucking something and
monsters.
Monsters and shit. Beholders? Oh, fuck off. On the wall, and a bunch of elvish writing I didn't understand. I didn't get a chance to make a something of anything. Rubbing of anything. Because
Scott, take a card. You seem to have fucking skill at reading this shit.
Then a big, scary elf ghost appeared and started yelling at me. Nice. I took the fuck off. Nice. Who the fuck is this? This seemed to either something or irritate it. Surprise or irritate it. Not sure, but either way, it was pissed. I started wearing stuff, hearing stuff sounding like dirt. What the fuck is that?
Dirt explosions?
Dirt something. Dirt freaking.
That's definitely explosions, but dirt doesn't make sense.
Or it definitely says dirt, I'm sure. I ran faster. It could be some dirt explosions. I mean, it said that. Then it said I ran faster and cleared the cave, rather than just continuing to run away. I went up and over the top and hid, since a lot of shit can outrun me. I bet this is fucking lunacy. Bunch of undead came out of the cave and wandered around, confused, and then went back into the cave. Nattering just like elf.
Not talking.
Not talking, just like elf. Skeleton either, but what the hell? I can't even.
Dogs.
But dogs, deer, and a bunch of other shit. So animal skeletons, not just elf. Right, this is an elven necromantic burial ground or something, then I'm guessing. This cave is close enough to the embassy that I could end up being a big threat. It could end up being a big threat. I will find someone heading towards San Angeles and offer them $1 to deliver this note to Elwyn. More, they are full of shit. Kick them in the nuts. What? I honestly, honestly, will continue my search for
Hornsby.
Oh, Hornsby. Here's the explorer. I will continue my search for interesting and profitable stuff. Thanks for sending me an assistant. All right. Okay, so Hornsby's gone out on his adventures like he normally does. He's found basically a cave full of elven undead, and he wants us to go and have a look.
Can Sheila? I can't still see Sheila. Can she see and hear me?
She
Guessing not.
You might want to have a reboot again, because if she can't see Scott, that's an inconvenience. If she can't see and hear me, that could be a real hard one for her to win.
Sheila, you still can't see Logan. Yeah. No, he's not. He's just one of the people we saved from the MMO lands.
I will try to reboot first, because maybe it will suddenly fix it all. No?
She's doing it.
Oh, then I will not try to reboot. She'll be back, and then Scott and Matt will fall off, because that's the kind of fucking luck we've been having today.
Sounds like it could be a gate to some sort of undead zone.
Could be. Could be indeed.
Oh.
Came up to a tunnel and then didn't go through it. And a bunch of shit came out at him.
Yeah. Plan out my necromancy spell list.
Although, I suppose you have to be a Dora to go through a gate, right? No. No, we've had a bunch of...
It's a good thing I've been building up my mask life signal spell.
Hey, you can just walk right in there.
I was trying to
Or
build
no,
up...
you're not a zombie anymore.
No, but that kind of makes them think you are for an hour. I was building that up so I could heal myself while being an undead, but I'm not an undead anymore.
I don't see she. Oh, she's back.
Hello.
I missed you.
I'm back, but I don't have Scott.
Of course.
Of course.
So I'm thinking that Logan and Scott are one person because I only see them one at a time.
That's super awkward for so many reasons.
Right. So yeah, Hornsby is just one of the many people we that were in the MMO land before they came here as refugees. And he was always an explorer there, so I'm guessing that's exactly what he's doing here. So he's going out and looking for interesting and profitable shit, as he put it. So he obviously has come up with an interesting cave full of undead. And yeah. Okay. So we are potentially dealing with undead here, people. So I would arm appropriately.
What does that mean?
Stuff that would normally affect undead better.
Like what?
Silver. I think some silver normally does quite good. Because I reckon it's not just werewolves undead also. Or holy shit. Holy stuff. I know that hurt me when I was fucking undead. Yeah. That kind of stuff. You know, the undead stuff.
Okay.
Undead killing stuff.
Did they sell silver swords or bullets here?
No idea. No idea. We could go and ask Elwyn.
Well, Owen's a busy dude. There's shops in the town that you are literally right next to.
Yeah, but I'm not even like there could be a bunch of the swords in the vault, and I don't even know because.
Oh, there could be. You'd have to check the vault listing and stuff.
Yeah, which
on Roll20.
Is that in Roll20?
Yeah, everything's in Roll20.
Yeah, I'd never.
That's the same list that I said you should write your sword thing.
That's exactly what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put it up on that list. So copy, copy, and it is got to be.
Yeah, it's in the Beastkin Lands, Australian Embassy storage.
Weapon storage, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So as you can see, there is literally a bunch. Because what the players like to do is they like to just store shit in there and never fucking use it because it makes them very fucking happy because they're all actually dragons. So literally this shit has got dust on it.
I don't see any silver.
Yeah, but there's like monofilament edged weapons and sheaths and shit in there. I mean, there's all kinds of shit in there.
Yeah, that might be
high-tech assault rifles, rocket launchers, cowboy pistols. There's all kinds of weird shit. Could somebody take out Benedict's son's amberite sword from there? Yeah. Because that's definitely gone.
Yeah, I'm actually already in here, so...
Mm-hmm. In the description for your sword there, Matt, you might want to put the same markers, like the same location finding thing, so that if somebody else decides to grab it and start waving it around, they can tell me where to find it at.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, there's so many resources that the players have that anytime they go, we need to go buy more shit, I just cringe.
We might need like magic stuff. You know what I mean?
Magic stuff.
I remember some of the critters that the one wizard made could only be hurt by magic.
Yes.
Get a magic sword.
The important thing is that if you want to get shit, you need to figure out everything you want at once, because you know that there's nothing that gets you treated more like Freddy quicker than going, I need this, and he goes on this fucking half-hour journey through all the different security and stairs and shit and crawling around the crates, and he comes back and you go, oh, could you also grab me that? And he just fucking... And then he goes on his fucking mystic journey again.
That's why I was like, it's a good thing to probably try and get completely tooled up before we go.
Oh yeah, he's looking forward to the day when you guys don't store anything in here anymore. That's what he's looking forward to. He fucking has special private time thinking about the day you never store anything in here anymore.
I took all my shit out. Dumped it in Boris. This is the pain in the ass.
Yeah, the storage sheds are, as long as you keep it paid up, because otherwise what happens is storage shed wars, and then they go and they fucking bid on your storage shed and shit if you don't pay up for the next season, and then they open, all right, let's see what we got in here. Everybody gets a quick, and there's fucking dead bodies and swords and shit, and they're like, oh Jesus, call the cops. And the film crew's like, woo!
So last time I had a magic weapon, I bought it in Gothic. So maybe we could get.
Oh, give me
magic weapons there.
Give me. I'll go with either magic lore or analyze magic for something to know about magic weapons and shit here and stuff now. Did everybody freeze up? Now they're thinking. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I'm breathing.
Everybody just keep breathing or something so I know that you're alive. Glenn goes,
yeah.
Magic.
And then non-living things are smaller than roll paper towels. Okay.
Anybody else want to roll their analyze magic or magic lore or anything?
Yes.
All right.
Finding it.
Okay. Because Glenn doesn't know. Oh, Glenn doesn't know. Right. Now, you know the kind of magic items it's like, this is enchanted to hit undead and shit, then the enchantment's always on. those don't work in anything less now, for whatever reason, than a magic is always on zone. So if you have something like, if you have a sword that shoots fireballs, you go, and you can shit out a fireball with the willpower roll, but stuff that's always on, no bueno, unless you go to a magic is always on zone.
Right.
Thus making those zones even more popular.
Can't make it work with willpower?
No. It's just, for some reason, the magic is weakened to the point where it's just...
Alright, well...
But you can still shit out a quick effect if it does like a triggered effect type thing. Like shoots fireballs or makes marmalade or something.
If it's a gate to an undead place, then that's probably a magic zone.
Maybe. Do you actually have any magic weapons in there? I didn't see any magic weapons, thus making the entire conversation academic.
Why I was talking about going to buy one.
Oh.
Well, there's one at the bottom of the lake in Voris.
Oh, yeah. I'd love nothing better than for you guys to get a fucking major operation of diving going in order to go look for a sword and shit, because everybody's scuba needs some fucking work, and that'll help.
Yeah. Yarg.
Plus, it's probably been seized by a watery tart who's using it to bestow kingship on somebody.
That would make sense.
It is the way that government is formed these days. Just some watery tart lobbing scimitars at people.
I just realized that I'm finally back to be able to drink. I haven't had a drink.
Give me alcohol tolerances. He immediately.
Oh, no. I've got a better one.
Oh?
I start sitting there concentrating for 10 minutes.
What's your word?
Try and whiskey bottle.
One word. One
whiskey.
Word. All right. So go ahead and roll that skill. As you send your fucking tendrils questing through the universe and finding there is no whiskey, it is prohibition all over.
Oh, I'll just go to the kitchen and go and get a bunch of whiskey balls.
I was going to say, the room you guys normally meet in always has like a wet bar in it.
I go over there and drink like I've never drunk before.
Wow, give me an alcohol tolerance at half as you celebrate like you've never celebrated before.
I go on a bender.
Right. He hasn't come back after a half hour. You guys are still in the explosion hut. What would you like to do?
I thought it was still, you said it in that room.
Yeah, you guys were in the explosion hut and you went, see ya, and took off to the fucking room with the alcohol in it. He hasn't come back after half an hour. What do you two want to do?
It's probably at the bar.
Oh, yeah, you know that look.
Well, I just remembered I haven't had a drink for ages.
Do you guys want to join him?
Nope.
Yeah, I check all the bars.
What, in town, you mean?
In the embassy? Is there only one?
Well, no, there's several different places, but the room that you guys normally appear in, he is in there in one of the wingback chairs, fucking chugging. He's drinking like he's trying to commit suicide.
Oh, yeah, we must have went there to get the note.
Well, yeah, and then you took him back out to the thing, and then he went back there, and now he's there, and eventually you have to run back and get Sheila and go, I found him in the embassy, and then you guys can go back and look at him in all his glory peeing in the fucking gazunda in the corner because he doesn't want to fucking go all the way to the bathroom, and it's right here, so you just pee in that and keep drinking the whole time. It's the fucking saddest thing you've ever seen. I mean, he's not even taking a break to pee, and he has no fucking shame either. He regularly strips naked, so him just peeing in front of you, this is fucking mild compared to the kind of things you've been forced to look at.
Use the spittoon.
Spittoon?
Oh, then it'll splash out.
So nasty.
Got to water the plants at some point.
Oh.
Okay. You know, I feel like Alice Kinley finally being an official member of the Court of Chaos is just,
makes sense.
A perfect fitting.
Yeah, you're pretty sure he's going to find a way to end your universe soon.
He probably got recruited by them. They're like, we've been watching you, and we like your style.
Closer than you know.
Have you guys been to Gothic lately? I heard there were riots or something.
Oh, with the food problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we went there briefly a bit ago, but didn't really do much.
Probably bring some food and trade it for magic weapons.
I'm thinking the magic weapon thing might be a no-go on this because getting them to work in this zone anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to have one anyway. I've just got a crappy machete and a gun.
Well, can you not take one of the... do you not want one of the monofilament swords instead? I don't know what I wouldn't even touch one of those, but I have no idea if it will work in the zone. There's 6 of them in there. Nice swords.
9 one-handed and 6 two-handed.
Yeah.
Does the two-handed give any advantage?
More damage. Bigger base damage, but obviously will be harder to wield in a close area like tunnels. Like
Card for Kinley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means I'll probably have to go fists again because my scythe is definitely a no-no.
Yeah, well, unless you're like, I don't care who I hit, I'm just waving this thing around. Yeah, for enclosed areas, drawing your Nero experience, Matt, what's the best weapon for a fucking hard enclosed area?
Spear.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lunging weapon.
Yep.
You guys could take spears. That'd be fun.
It's a good way to build up a new skill, too.
All around. Yep.
I forgot I need to try and...
Spears do some damage, though.
Glenn, you're trying to figure out a tactful way while Kinley is working on
pocket my scythe.
Pocketing his scythe to ask him to please zip up. It's just not. It's. I mean, yeah, people had to put up with it with the statue of David for years and stuff, but maybe attach a fig leaf to it or something.
What's that? Am I still naked?
No, you're not naked.
Oh, what?
You've got a whiskey bottle in each hand, and you're busy.
Barn door is open.
And the cows escaped. No problem. He fixes himself up.
Wow.
Like he's never drunk before. I'm just imagining him going full out there, like, woo!
Well, it has been months, literally, since I had a drink.
Yeah.
Because, well, it just wasn't affecting me as an undead.
Yeah, it was very depressing for you.
It was. It made me very unhappy in my pants.
Well, they can see that.
Right, once my scythe is pocketed, I will zip myself up.
Like, I will not interrupt what I'm doing. It will have to wait and go on the list of things to do. No problem. He eventually gets fixed up, and you guys are much happier for that. I haven't heard anything out of Sheila in a while. Can I hear some indignation about him, his horrible personage? Something?
I am over in the corner doing wall sits, where it's like you're sitting in a chair, but it's against the wall, just heads and hands.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It was better when he was a zombie. This is...
You're glad you didn't get to see that when he was fucking half rotten. That would be something that would stick with you there.
That would have been nasty.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So
that's one of those circumstances where jerking off may be more literal than you wanted it to be. Yeah.
Right. So at least we have the heads up on this, so we kind of know somewhat what to expect. So we have some info to go on. So we could always go there tooled up, ready to go, but then try and maybe get in.
Well, please tool up quickly so you can get to it today.
Yeah. Oh, turns out there is a magic sword in the embassy storage.
Oh.
I'm pretty much ready to go, apart from casting some more spells to try and protect us all.
That should be fun.
I will do that.
Tell me about the Ebon Blade.
Well.
Yeah, that is a magic sword.
It's a magic sword that you can't use, and I'm serious. Like, if you use it, you will die. So, if you have it on you, it will gradually turn you into an undead, as you could see from me.
Oh.
If you draw the sword, it will do a good amount of damage to you immediately, as it basically puts these like pinions, like these spikes come out from the handle, and they basically embed in your hand, and they will draw life from you every second or so, or every 5 seconds or so, until you kill something sentient. Then it will allow you to scabber it, put it back in its scabbard. It's a very nice weapon, because if you can manage to attack the throat of something, it does a lot of damage. But I got to use it once, because otherwise most people draw it and they have to get someone to cut their hand off, because otherwise it's going to kill them.
Wow.
But it's magic.
It's magic. And you know what? Simply having it on you, if you want to do it, simply having it on you and not drawing it will continue to turn you more and more into an undead, if you want to. But I will warn you here, one of the big drawbacks of being undead is healing will stop working for you very shortly.
Mm.
So unless you've got other ways of healing, there's a good chance you might crumble.
A nasty business.
Yeah. It's a double-edged sword. It comes up with some really nice perks, but there's a couple of really bad ones as well.
I can't wait till some newbie gets like just down there and
I like on how
blade.
That's why I put it in there. I'm sorry.
I like on how the description for it just says ongoing things.
Yeah, I put that in there because then Logan, like, when the person takes it out, they can say, "What's that?" And Logan can say, "Let me look it up." And, and all the fun starts.
Do it.
What were you just saying about me and chaos?
Yes.
Yep.
It will turn you into a zombie even if you don't use it. No, we're not gonna have a little note on this thing at all. Nope.
Oh. I'm such a bad man. Wow.
I get one of the monofilament swords out of storage. You guys want anything?
No.
One of the what type of swords?
Monofilament.
Yeah. Oh no. What's going on? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it took ages to come out. Let me try will times 2. Yeah, there you go. That's done now. And
are you able to do your advanced body armor on yourself twice?
No, I rolled the first willpower, and then I rolled it twice because the first time it took 8. I clicked the button and it didn't come up, so I just rolled it twice. So I was just like, right, okay, I'll roll. The willpower would have been. The willpower would have been for the next one down to try it, but it already rolled it.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, it delays. Got it.
It had a fart. Yeah, right. So there's that one, and let's try and get...
Sheila, where are you at now? Are you reviewing storage? Is that what you're up to?
Yeah, Glenn, can you grab me one of those monofilament swords also?
Are you guys getting the one-handed or the two-handed swords?
One-handed.
One.
Okay, no problem. Elwin goes, before I go on the journey, is there anything else you want? Because I'm going once. I'm starting to develop a serious dust allergy going down there.
Okay, both of you have phases, right? So you know. You know how those work?
It's like a.
It's a
dodge.
It's like if anything attacks you before you hear the damage, you can say phase and it won't affect you. But you have to declare it before the damage is said.
And how many times can we do that?
Just once. Once within this 24 hours.
Well, once within before nighttime.
Sundown.
Actually, you're thinking that you may have cast it too soon since it's a 3-day journey.
Fair enough. At least I've got checks and skill.
Yeah.
People might try to heal me since then, so it still might be.
Yeah. So, right, Elwin goes, okay, and he heads off. After 45 minutes, he comes back with 2 one-handed monoblade weapons. He says, could somebody please mark down that there's 2 missing? And he says, just keep them. I'm slowly working on emptying out some of the storage because I'm going to be spending time elsewhere also, and so access may be more limited in the future. There's one for you and one for you.
Agent Cowboy pistols have silver bullets.
Elwin goes, see ya, and wanders off.
Just so you know, I would not. I think firearms for you guys will be pretty useless. Most undead are not affected very well by firearms. Not a lot to hit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, if it's a skeleton.
Well,
maybe it'll help against an elvish ghost.
Did you already change the storage amount? No, I'll do it. Okay.
Yeah, I went from 9 to 7.
Oh, it hasn't updated.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I didn't save. Now it's saved.
Okay. There you go. Cool. Right.
Got distracted
Now,
by
just so you guys know, on the monofilm, it's normally a sword does D8, but for some reason, these do D10. Disadvantage to these is that you have to keep them scabbarded in the special scabbards that came with the thing. Otherwise, they may cut through normal scabbards. They are on the sharp side of sharp.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want or can think of that we need before heading out?
That is not located in the storage vault because he's already made his journey after checking, and he is fucked off to wherever he goes to hide from you.
Dynamite?
You can buy dynamite in town if you wanted it.
If we can't fix the problem in the cave, collapse it.
It's not a bad. It's not a bad plan if needed.
It does mean carrying dynamite on you.
It does.
This is a bad. Logan has had explosives on him before, like big ones, and I was a fucking nervous boy.
Do you have the ability to pocket a small amount?
Super nervous boy.
I can only pocket a weapon.
Okay.
But we could have a pack mule and lead it on a rope behind us.
That would essentially turn the pack mule into an IED. That's exactly what it would. I got hit with the pelvis of the pack mule. I have died.
I do like that.
I do too. I'm just imagining the pack mule. I mean, now keep in mind that during this time period, a lot of people treated explosives with contempt and would literally stick them on pack mules like and be smoking while they've got the pack mule loaded with dynamite. Because, there's a reason why life expectancy was down a bit back in this time. And it was always men doing these things. You never found a woman smoking a cigar and carrying around a fucking trunk of dynamite with her, because that's why their life expectancy is higher.
Yeah. Okay. What about, is there any religious places around Logan? Any churches or any, what is the...
No, now that you think about it, give me a memory roll. Lower is better.
Is this why they thrive so much in this area? Memory.
Yeah, thinking about there's very few zones you've been to that have religious stuff. There's like one that you can think of, the Sleestack, maybe some others, but there's very little religion things. And that does strike you as odd because in the Old West, that's always the biggest building. That's always the tallest building. You know, get that fucking church spire up there so you can poke God in his fucking ass. You know, that kind of thing. I don't think they phrased it like that, but, you know.
Any dated signs, you'd think that you'd have some form of religion because that was the way people expected to get out from their shitty life.
Yes, but you weren't allowed to kill yourself because the church figured that one out quick. If they go, hey, heaven's next, and people go, yeah, and then you got nobody working your shit, and they go,
yeah, oh no,
quick KFK while you guys.
Oh no, that's the sin. You can't do that.